In the not-too-distant future, humanity has set its sights on a new frontier, Mars.
But eventually you can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet.
You want to not only heat Mars, you want to find a way to block the ultraviolet light coming from the sun.
Because Mars is there to be explored.
The red planet has long captivated the imagination of scientists and public alike, and now we're finally ready to make it our own. But how do we turn a barren, hostile world into a place where humans can thrive? The answer is terraforming. Justifications for choosing Mars over other potential terraforming targets include the presence of water and a geological history that suggests it once harbored a dense atmosphere similar to Earth's. Hazards and difficulties include low gravity, low light levels relative to Earth's, and the lack of a magnetic field. Disagreement exists about whether current technology could render the planet wearable. Reasons for objecting to terraforming include ethical concerns about terraforming and the considerable cost that such an undertaking would involve. Reasons for terraforming the planet include allaying concerns about resource use and depletion on Earth, and arguments that the altering and subsequent settlement of other planets decreases the odds of humanity's extinction. Future population growth, demand for resources, and an alternate solution to the doomsday argument may require human colonization of bodies other than Earth, such as Mars, the Moon, and other objects. Space colonization would facilitate harvesting the solar system's energy and material resources. So what exactly is terraforming? Terraforming is the process of transforming a planet's surface and atmosphere to be more habitable for humans. It's a daunting task, but one that we are determined to undertake. To terraform Mars, we will need to perform several key tasks. First, we will need to increase the planet's atmospheric pressure. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, which makes it difficult for humans to breathe and for liquid water to exist on its surface. To do this, we will need to release gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor into the atmosphere. These gases will help to trap heat and create a more Earth-like climate on Mars. Next, we will need to warm up the planet. As we all know, Mars is currently too cold for humans to survive on its surface. But by releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere and using mirrors to reflect sunlight onto the surface, we can slowly raise the temperature. Once the temperature is warm enough, we can start to introduce plants and other forms of vegetation to the planet. These plants will help to create oxygen, which is necessary for human survival. But introducing life to Mars is not as simple as just planting some seeds. The soil on Mars is not suitable for any type of plant growth, so we will need to find ways to enrich it with nutrients. One possible solution is to use microbes to break down the soil and release these nutrients. As the planet becomes more hospitable, we can begin to build permanent settlements and eventually even cities on Mars. But terraforming Mars is no small feat. It would require the efforts of scientists, engineers, and politicians from around the world. It will also require significant investment of time and resources. Some estimates suggest that it could take hundreds of years to fully terraform Mars. Despite the challenges, the reward of turning Mars into a new home for humanity is simply worth it. Not only would it give us a new place to live and explore, but it would also serve as a backup plan for the survival of our species. Imagine a future where humans are living and working on Mars, building a new society and culture on this distant planet. We could potentially even terraform other planets in our solar system, creating a network of human settlements throughout the galaxy. The possibilities are simply endless, and the future of humanity on Mars is bright. With determination and cooperation, we can turn this barren world into a thriving new home. So we are hopeful that one day humans will be able to live on Mars and call it their home. But terraforming Mars is not just about making it a suitable place for humans to live. It's also about understanding more about the universe and our place in it. By studying Mars and the processes that are necessary for terraforming it, we can learn more about the conditions that are necessary for life to exist. And by exploring and understanding Mars, we can gain a greater appreciation for the planet we call home, Earth. So let's all work together to turn Mars into a world that one day we could call home. The future is bright and the possibilities are endless. And with that, it's time for us to call it a day. But we do hope that you liked the video and found it informative. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. Your valuable suggestions are very important to us, so do post them in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next video.